Alright,
Use
guys,
the
welcome back.
options on the left to edit league settings and choose what role you want to run the show at.
Welcome back. We're going to be doing a Cleveland Browns rebuild. Alright, so let me just show you the roster real quick. Who the Browns got, you know, ratings. It's still an accurate 2025. Okay, got John Ford, alright, so whatever. Joel Petonio, Jones. I don't know what those Juniors. That's starting. That is what it is. And yeah, this is what we're doing. Um, I kind of want Atkins to be their starting fullback just because. And you got Thrash, Proch, Jardim. And you got Wusu Cornmo, you got Hicks, Bush, Delpit, Ronnie Hickman for some reason is back in this game. Aren't they both the
This is
semi?
the player card.
Yeah.
Here are a player's motivations.
I feel like I might change Thornhill to corner. We have okay cornerbacks. So we're gonna sim this first season and see how it goes. The only thing that really sucks is we're under the Deshaun Watson deal still, and that is just like gonna kill us. Like if you look, total 221 million, and we save 46 million, we have less than that, and all of it is guaranteed money. You know, we got Miles Garrett here. Everyone is still remaining pretty good on their deal, but a lot of people on a 1 year deal, including Amari Cooper, Jameis Winston, um, Devin Bush. A lot of 1 year deals. Owusu. So it's a lot of players. Nick Chubb, Tony Brown. Like there's a lot of people that are on 1 year deals. So before we start, I'm just gonna change our playbook. So I kind of want to go with better scheme fit, which is spread, and base 4-3 is perfect for us. But for this, I'm gonna go Cincinnati, and for the defense, I want to go Dallas. I usually see Dallas have a good defense in this game, like Micah Parsons, for example. But there's only one thing I kind of want Mike Hall to start with him as actually him as the first, him as the second. And it makes a little bit more sense. But there's one guy I want to trade, and that's going to be Juan Thornhill. I'm going to add him to a trade block. And then on offense, really isn't anybody I want to get rid of. So let's do some training camp quick. We're gonna do some target passing. Actually, no, we don't even need to do this. Sean Watson's not, but Jerome Ford might be the next running back in this rebuild. He's 24 years old, but he's a 77. He's 77 overall, but he's 24. That's the only thing I'm really worried about with Jerome Ford. Because if he's so old that he can't do anything, that's gonna be annoying. So we need him to be able to do something for us. Yeah, that was unreasonable. I think. Hey, hey. Oh, he fumbled. No. Okay, I missed that. That's after I heard that was pretty good yards. If we get Silver, I'm fine with that. Like, he's not the best running back, so you don't expect to get gold on anything. Where are these guys? Right at the end, I seriously. But I just want. I gotta stop with Jerome Ford though. He can't really hurt him. But as long as he could be this kind of running back that we're looking for. Really, 4 seconds of style. Can I get it? I don't know. Oh my god. Yeah, think I could get it if I just get the next two G's. I just need this last one. Give me a wings. Oh, let's go. Forward. Yes. That's all I want to do. Let's just send to the big season. I want to also get the like the in between the weeks stuff like that done. So, let's see how good 4 weeks of the preseason. I forgot because there's like a little bye week in the preseason, but let's see. Set milestone
Meeting your
goal.
season goal comes with higher
I
rewards.
want to get at least 7 wins. So Chargers Saints still. I really expect to kind of be decent this season. I'll give us at least 4 wins. At least 4 wins. I feel like Deshaun Watson. Braxton Jones. So you chose Braxton Jones. Okay. Let's choose a draft. Oh wait, starting halfback. Who won starting halfback? Okay. Shut up, Chet. Also, so we don't get like cooked with injuries, I'm gonna turn all of them off. No injuries at all. Like we're gonna turn off injuries, practice injury, and progressive fatigue. We can't be having that, are we though? But now, let's choose draft class. I'm just gonna keep the auto-generated rookies. And there's just 2 people on my class doing this project now. 8:30 at night. That's crazy. Alright, let's see who we have here. We might have a top 5 pick, but we need QB. Is this guy? This guy's 5% scouted. I kind of want to look for QB, to be honest. In the draft, there's nothing known about him except his speed. He's pretty good. Great to elite to great, solid to decent, great to good, great to good, great to good, great, elite to great. I think this is somebody that we might have to keep an eye on. But if there's any other ones, we don't really need a running back. We need a good receiver, and I think we could find like a lot of them for like a couple rounds later. But we need to find QB. Perfect. Last safety cornerback. Okay. D tackle weaknesses. Okay, quarterback. Perfect. That's actually perfect. We don't even need it on here. But let's see if we win these games. I already have this. We're just gonna keep upgrading the players. It's gonna be really slowly, but Jerome Ford, bro, he's gonna be the next starter, bro. I think At the midseason, we're going to trade Nick Chubb. I think that's something that we're going to have to do. What was I going to say? Rival? Oh, rival show. So did we win our first game? We lost 42 to 29. Damn, bro. That's insane. We have like one of the best teams in the league. Doing that. Oh, and we lost this. Okay. First of all, let's see if we can.
These
Second.
players are on the last year of their contract.
Oh, a lot of people are interested in signing. Like, we got Dante Foreman. There's not really much I want to sign here. The only two I'm really worried about is Amari and Chubb. I want to get
Choose
Chubb.
from 4 preset offers that range in.
I think we're gonna have to. I kind of want to see. I kind of want to get rid of the Deshaun deal ASAP. I want to get rid of the Deshaun deal ASAP, bro. But we lose money for it. He's not even really a good QB. His restructure. Okay, right now we'll have negative 7 million next year, but right now we have 44 million. And that's alright, because I'm going to get these guys under 3-year deals. 2 3-year deals. And I just want to be able to have something to do. And oh my god. I hate that. I have to simulate them next week before I can do that. But let's look at all these focus scoutings and stuff quick. Regional focus scouting. Choose regional focus scouting. Here, I want to focus scout. This guy needs focus scouting. This guy needs focus scouting. Only CG Group. He's tapped. He's top talent. Okay, sorry, I can't set focus. Oh, we gave. What prospects are here? So we got McGee. Okay. Aldridge. I'm gonna look for someone down the board a bit, maybe like the Mario. Ew. Yeah, there we go. Who's this guy? Marius Mitchell, halfback. Troy Lamb isn't the best so far. Not really much we could do, but this guy has. We don't need safety though. Not really any QBs in here. No halfbacks in tight end. Is there anything found out for this guy yet? His physicals? He's kind of mid. I'm sorry, but we need guard, but there's no good guards from this area. So for this area, we don't need safety. But this guy, here, you're getting set to corner. Set to corner. This guy, strength is defensive tackle. We'll set you to defensive tackle. We need that. This person, out. If we don't get Koromoa, we need Koromoa. And this guy will also set to corner. Was at the corner. And this one was set for wide receiver. We need wide receiver. I already signed who they want to scout. And then we'll have to check back in on this, but did they fix the money yet? No, it still says negative 7.5. But we're gonna see if we beat the Giants. And we beat the Giants. Okay, we're gonna go to the mid-season. We're gonna see. Okay, we got to trade off for John. A 25-year-old corner sitting. Okay. Uh, okay. I like that. I like that. But Juwan Jennings. Okay. I like this pick. Juwan Jennings, a fourth round pick and a seventh round pick. I'm gonna take Juwan Jennings. I'm gonna take the Niners trade. The Niners trade. Because I think it's definitely worth it. But that means we don't really need Jerry Judy. I kind of want to see why we are doing so bad. I think it has to do with Deshaun Watson throwing 4-4. Um, Jerry Judy's doing pretty good, but the old line isn't, bro. How is he even getting? But Joe Bitonio's doing okay. He's doing pretty good. No sacks so far. How is Myles Garrett doing? He's the corner. So Darius Smith is outdoing him out there. And we only have one pick from Jordan Hicks. No return yards. Where's the most tackles? 24 for him. So I kind of like that. It's kind of okay. Have we got any weekly awards? No, we didn't get any. 2 INT, 2 tackles, 1 interception. Damn, Michael Jackson. Hee 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 hee. Okay. I like the we took Brock Purdy's weapon, but our defense was horrible. Doesn't make sense. Offense. Just upgrade the players quick. So I don't really care about anyone here besides David Njoku.
This is the development tray. This is the abilities tab.
I kind of want blocking upgrade because if we need you, bro, you're gonna need to, block that for us. I mean, it is what it is. But how is Jerome Ford upgrading well? Ford's a 79, but I feel like we're gonna need to get out of this Deshaun Watson deal. Deshaun Watson is not helping us one bit. It's sad. It's horrible. It's kind of horrible. But there's no. Do I sign Ryan Tannehill? Why would I sign a 36-year-old QB? Wish I could see his stats or something, but I can't. What's the worst quarterback in here? A 48 Kevin Hogan. I, okay. This is kind of okay. For 42-year-old Jason Peters. Don't you love it, bro? Yeah, that's crazy. Don't even win me on that, bro. That's kind of insane. But let's send to the mid-season. And let's see how we end up doing. I think we're going to be like 4. No, just like 4, 2 and 5. Okay, what do I have to do? 4 career effects. You're 3 and 4. It's not bad. Did they fix the money? Like, how do we have worse money? But that was not a good idea. Restructuring Deshaun Watson to do. That was not a good idea. That was not a good idea. Okay. Because if I can't get any of these players, I'm gonna just tweak out, bro. Now it's even worse of a penalty than it would have been. And now we also have more to worry about next year. Why would I do that? Why did I have to do that? But who would save us the most money to cut right now? Joel Bitonio, Ryan Keller, Jack Conklin. Jack Conklin, you kind of pissed me off. You're not really doing anything. But it will save you 4.5 million, but you'll also incur a cap hit of like insane cap hit. What's the least penalty? Alright. James Hudson, get out of here, bro. You are getting released. Get out of here. We need money. Okay, everyone is getting released. Most of my savings. Amari Cooper, Elijah Moore, Atkins, Shelby Harris, Lucio Mola. 90. Yeah, this is what. Amari Cooper is getting outshined right now. And I think it's time to throw in the towel with him. And we have a lot coming up in this draft. I don't want to. That's a very big overpay. I forgot though that in this world they do not have, you know, they do have Brock Bowers, and that could be our Njoku replacement. He's still on a 4-year deal, and then we'll take a first and a second. No. What about your first round pick? Okay. No. Wait, no Broward. I can understand no Brock Bowers. What about a first, second, and third for Amari Cooper? Okay. I think that's a pretty good deal. And that gives us more money on the books, but the only player I'm thinking of is Elijah Moore. And Adkins, you're not really usable. So now we should have like 17. Okay, so at negative 9.4. Okay, that's nice. But now we have to choose national focus, scout position. And no, you know what, bro? We're going to set it to wide receiver. We just got rid of Amari Cooper. This guy has been being okay. He seems like he's going to be a really good QB. And I kind of want Dante Session. I would trade up to get Dante Session, bro. I would trade up to get Dante Session. But there's also this right outside linebacker that we've been looking at, Adam Mitchell. He looks mid. He looks mid. So we're gonna have to see how that turns out. And is there anything? What about Brackett in case we don't get him? And it seems like Dante Session might be like the best QB in the draft. But who else have we focus scouted corners? And we also did D tackle, I think. Hodges and Donaldson. A, play rec, B, tackle, B, awareness, C, power. He looks like a decent player. And now that we got those first round picks, we could definitely be doing something in this draft. Dalton Walton. Oh, yeah, your parents loved you. Dalton Walton. Especially if we end up losing Koromoa, I want to be able to have someone to count on. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to like have somebody to. But Hodges looks like he could be a really good one. But there's also Donaldson. He looks pretty good as well. So I'll have to keep my eyes on both of these guys. And then corner. Is there anything good at corner? Whitaker. Um, Curtis maybe. Curtis might be decent. Curtis might be okay. Curtis Warford. A tackle, D press, C man. It's not the best though. Not the best. Not what you would want to see. But there's a lot of corners in this draft. What about T. Lamb? Troy Lamb. Is there any like guards that's been okay you looked at? Like kind of looked at, but not tight end. I'm not really looking for tight end. The number one player in the class is easily. What is he ranked to go out the QB? He's ranked to go at number 4, but bracket. He doesn't seem like he's not a very good QB. I think he might be one of the worst QBs in the class. Scott Thompson, he's also somebody he looks better than the other guy, so we'll have to keep an eye on Scott Thompson as well. But we'll keep an eye on bracket. But how does Sheldon McKee look? He only has 2 stats of it. You can't really say anything about him yet. No one cares about these guys. I kind of want to also look for a little bit of O-line. There's a lot. It's all weaknesses in this draft. There's no good O-line in this draft. Um, and then the mock draft so far. So far, the mock draft has us taking Chester Forbes, and it has us taking. Let's go to the 5th mock draft, but. Well, he's set to go to number 3 to the Raiders. The Raiders, we have their pick. A corner will have a man coverage. That's good to know. But now we have a dilemma whether we want to get rid of Owusu Koromoa. He's interested, but he can't be. I'm sorry, but we can't. He likes that he's top of the depth chart, but we have. Let's see what offers we get for him. Hunter Renfro. Calvin, no. Why would we want Calvin Ridley? Wasn't a Debo, Rashad Bateman. Kyle Duggar, Johnson. Nothing, nothing I'd be willing to trade. But if I add Nick Chubb, because he's also on his last year of his deal. He's on the last year of his deal. He can't do anything about it. Darnell Wright, Trent Brown, Greg Rousseau, Quentin Myers, and Myers. I can say that. Vita Vea, Paris Johnson, Khalil Mack, Trent McDuffie. That's an interesting offer. Justin Simmons. Oh my God. Jonathan Allen, Jalen Waddle, AJ Terrell, Greenlaw Burns, Christian Kirk, Brian Branch, Josh Jacobs, JC. Because it says I have 63 here, but I don't. What if I try to get DeAndre or Nick Chubb? Because he still has 3 years on his deal, and it's a $5 million cap hit. Oh, cap hit, okay. And if you give us a first and a second, will you do that? Okay, you wanted it. You want Nick Chubb. And DeAndre Swift is pretty young. Okay, okay, hold on, let me cook now. Let me cook. I'll give you a fourth if you let me steal. Wait, wait, okay. If you let me steal your whole, you know, the whole thing. Oh wait, because we're not gonna be able to get him, and I'd rather be able to get something. Let's get a just give me a fifth round pick. Oh my god, give me your damn six. Call it even. Okay, so DeAndre Swift is now a Brown. I think that's the best way we could have done that. Because we couldn't have done anything. And Owosu Koromoa, he, he's on the last year of his deal. He needs to get paid. He's an 85 linebacker. I need to find someone who needs right outside linebacker. Everyone needs left outside linebacker. And okay, the Tampa Bay Bucks do. What about you give me your first, second, and third? Oh, okay, okay. We can work with this. Give us your fourth. What if you just give me your first and second? Okay, no. If you give me your first and third. Okay, okay, okay. We work with this. We work with these kind of things. We want to build around what's it? Myles Garrett more than anything. But now we have like no deals to worry about. Devin Bush. It's unfortunate. You did really good IRL, but we can't keep you. And we got rid of all the big contracts, and we're gonna save them all for the draft. And it might have made us worse, but I have a method to my madness. I can't keep these players, and I got players on pretty good deals. Right now. DeAndre Swift, we have under contract. So you know, really, it's not a bad thing to do. He has not upgraded at all, which is sad. Um, how did he beat him in the depth chart? He's a rookie, but we got picks coming up. We could be able to use them if we get good spots. And yeah, let's send to week 13. I'm not gonna really do anything here. Strategy session. I want to do. All right. So let's just get these. Um, all right. All right, let's see how the prospects are looking. You saw what was happening in those meetings. I was getting a little feisty between everybody. You know, like Deshaun Watson, you don't lead this team. Like, who the hell do you think you is? You do not lead this team. But let's see how this ends up going the rest of the season. I mean, everyone's basically the same. No, no one's been getting looked into, so it's kind of annoying. But I think most people already hit their top. The speed rusher and Gregory Henson might actually be decent, but we're gonna sim all the way up to week 13. Let's see if we can beat the Chargers. Let's see if we beat them. We won 42-24. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Let's see what it says. Did we get anything about that? We are 4-5. 12th rated player. Who's the worst player in the NFL? Worst team. The Raiders? How bad did the Raiders so far? Uh, they're the 19th team. Okay. Okay. Broncos aren't the best, but yeah, let's see what happens. Strategy session. I like doing these because let's see, week week 11. Let's see what we get. Oh, come on. Okay, my draft two. They have Dante Session going to the Giants. But I feel like this is going to be a scenario where we are going to have to trade up from 11. We have a lot of picks. We could do it, but they have us taking a guy named Tim Easley because he actually looks pretty good. I'm not really too hot on some of these players, obviously. But Kendrick Donaldson, oh, he is mid, bro. He is mid. He's like a third round talent, like most. Let's see how George Bozeman is looking. He's okay. He's not the best. Hodges, was he as good as I thought? He's okay. He's okay. Pretty good. Easily looks like a generational player. That's the line here. But Dante Session is who we're try to get. A awareness, A under pressure, A throw under on, A B deep accuracy, C juke move. It looks like he's gonna be a crazy good player. But how's his strongest position in DB? Like, tell me that, bro. Tell me that. But it's this corner. It looks okay. Like the best injury doesn't matter to us because we have injuries are off. So B hit power, B pursuit, D's. Wow. Alright. I don't really want to see any more of that crap. Thursday night prime time game. Sheldon McGee's draft stock is dropping. That might be good for us because if he's a good player, and we can't really trade out to get Dog Session. But he's not the best player in the world. You know what I mean? He's okay. I mean, it's alright. That's how I feel. So what's the playoff picture look like? Yeah, good run of the playoffs. But the Chiefs are 1. The Jets are 6. Like the Jets are horrible, bro. But it's ready to scout, focus players. Okay. The thing is, I want Donovan Sessions to be looked at. He needs to be looked at. I know if he's a good enough player for us. I'm not trying to get a new elusive back. I'm trying to get like a. All these receivers are pretty nicely scouted. There's a tight end I was looking at. Sean Mackey is ADC. Maybe. There's some tackles. Okay. But there's guards too, like A, B, B, C. Like, I don't care about injury. But F lead block, that might be why. This guy might be worth looking at. Right guard, no. You know, right outside linebacker. I we might not be able to get one until like the first. I need to know if some of these players are worth it. A day 3 talent, but he looks okay. I want to select him. In corner, we don't really need, but it was like a position that was nice to look at and focus scout. Scott Thompson is okay. This guy's a QB as well. This QB looks amazing. Actually, I'm gonna try now. Let's restart that because it wasn't working for some reason. Alright. Let's go to my favorites. There's a couple players I want to look at. These guys don't really need to be looked at anymore. But I want to look at Sean Mackey. I want to be able to look. I'm going to skip over from here. Sean Mackey. Like, day 3 pick. That'll be nice to have. I need to also look at some linebacker core. We're kind of in big trouble with linebackers right now. I kind of want to see if there's any decent ones towards the bottom of the board. Will Holiday looks okay. And the final player I'm really interested in. Look how scouted these receivers are, bro. Galvez, some really nice players here. There's not really any players that are really scouted here. Halfback is nice. Quarterback is scouted nicely. Dalton Walton. He's looking to be an okay. So let's also look at him. Now let's confirm. Yes. I think now we get Sam to the end of the season. And will we make the playoffs? I hope not. But we actually might. So let's see what happens. We have draft picks. We have everything we need. But if it's the playoffs, we get in the playoffs, I'll play for it. And he finished 9-8, which sucks. Okay. He finished 9-8. One of the worst places you could finish. We were 6-5. So we won 3-3. But who do they have us taking? Dante Session. Falling in like draft. Who do they have us taking? Adam Mitchell. I don't care about Adam Mitchell, bro. I don't care. Did that tight end get focused enough? Okay. Let's see how good he is. He's pretty decent for a day 3 pick. He's a day 3. But how is that a day 3 talent? I mean, BB, CDB. His physicals are decent. Definitely a developable player. And he's a round 1 to 2 talent. Dalton Walton. So we have a player who drafts a lot of damn picks. And extended my contract. That's how it feels, bro. Let's just upgrade a lot of these players quick. Alright. I pressed the off season. Okay. 2024 retirements. Oh, finally, Aaron Rodgers retires. Holy crap. Josh Young. It's not really important for us. No, bro. Why? Why did they have? Let's check our stats. Deshaun Watson. Oh, it was so bad. 32 TDs, 42 good. Oh, Ocean was okay. DeAndre Swift, 14 TDs. I think it was pretty good. Jerome Ford also. It was pretty good. 621 yards per carry. I see you. 1,000 for Judy. 956 for Giants. 6 for Moore. 3 for. Pretty good. Lockman was pretty good. Conklin, I think we already got rid of. Good guy. But Antonio and Tyler weren't bad. Defense, how many sacks did we finish with? 14 for Garrett, 11 for Smith. And picks, we had 4 for Newsome, 3 for Ward, 2 for Emerson, and 1 for a couple players. No forced fumbles, no safeties. 1 safety, but it's a Darius Smith. Let's go. No safeties. The game was okay. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst. Cade York, it's okay. Yeah. 1 kick return TD. No punt return TD, but he ate this year. We did pretty good, guys. So, actually way longer than I thought it would be.